Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. Time for a brand new campaign, and I'm playing a mod that I haven't played in a very long time. I don't know, it's probably been 2 or 3 years since I played it, but it's actually one of my favorites, and I even have it included if you've seen my top 5 Total War mods, which again are subjective preferences, but you know, the top 5 that I've played. This is one of them. It's called Antiquity Updated. And as the name suggests, it's a mod for Attila, but it has the setting and factions from Rome 2 Total War. And I really like that because overall I prefer Attila Total War. I prefer the graphics, of course. I prefer the dark theme, the dark color palette, some of the game mechanics which are changed, the overhaul diplomacy, everything. I just, in every way, I prefer Attila over Rome 2, except for the setting, which is a pretty big deal because the setting determines a lot, like faction variety and units and everything. So this way, you get the best of both. You get the Rome 2 setting, but with everything from Attila. So that's a very nice combo. And you know, I want to do a few different campaigns in this mod because the faction variety is crazy. So of course we have Rome, and this first campaign I'm going to be playing as Rome, but you have Carthage, you have Macedon, it's the Seleucids, Egypt, but of course during this time it's controlled by Greeks, but you know, Egypt nonetheless. The Illyrians, and then you have Cyprus, Persia, Armenia, and yes, I'm going to go through all of these because some of the options it offers are pretty crazy. Swabians, Roman refugees, is like a Roman faction that starts off separate from Rome. Alans, Vandals, Spartans, and this is definitely a campaign I'm considering. I've already played as them once, like 2-3 years ago, so that could be fun to replay. And then another, I don't even know who these guys are, but they're like a Balkan tribe, probably related to the Illyrians. Actually, judging by the location, this is probably a Thracian or Dacian tribe. These guys, I think they're supposed to be Dacians. So a lot of factions that were added in Attila, and then also factions that existed in Rome too. Iberian factions, which are so cool. They have their own culture and religion and like aesthetic. Celtic factions, you have Galatians in Anatolia, you have the Nervi, who are, it's like modern day Belgium, Arverni, which are, you know, a Gaelic tribe, and then desert kingdoms, more Greek kingdoms, including Bactria, which is really cool, starting off right there around, like, well, the map doesn't include Afghanistan, so they're represented in a slightly different spot, but still very cool. And then there's this category, bugged factions. I guess they're incomplete. Cimmeria or Chimeria in the steppe, in the Pontic-Caspian steppe. These guys, I don't even know who they are, and actually, I'm familiar with this. This was like the Greek colony in southern France. So yeah, super cool faction variety, very replayable. But we're gonna start off with Rome. We kind of have to. And yeah, without further ado, let's begin. No, we're gonna skip the cinematic. All right. Alright, so sometimes during the loading screen I take a sip of coffee and I just realized I put way too much water in my coffee this time. Oh, it's a bad feeling. Alright, so we start off with 4 different provinces, like right away, which is pretty significant. We have 2 armies, one down here and the one in the north. We're gonna, I think, yeah, we should focus on, yeah, I should definitely focus on expanding with this army to the north because we have very weak small factions. In the south we have Carthage, which I think is the like either number 1 or number 2 faction currently. But first let's take a look at finances. So I need to build up farms. Oh yeah, let's take a look. So, one of the reasons Rome has such a good starting position, other than geographically, is that parts of it are extremely fertile. So we can get some real good farmland. Oh, the Illyrians really want to trade with us. Nice. They're actually a pretty strong faction in this mod. Yeah, they're accepting like literally everything. So we're gonna have a pretty good ally right off the bat. Oh, Cyprus likes us. Hell yeah. Give me a little bit of money. Nice. Who else do we have diplomatically? Roman refugees. You want to be an ally? No. These guys? No. Roads. So right off the bat, most of the culturally Greek factions like us because we have a cultural affinity. Yeah, +5. So if we pay them, they'll accept the trade agreement. Alright, fine. Oh, this random Celtic faction likes us. Oh, because they have a very tolerant ruler. Sure, no. Oh, well, I guess not tolerant enough. And... Alright, so here... build a farm. We have orchards, wine production. Alright, 20 wine. Let's go with this because in general, resource production matters more. We're going to build a vineyard. And then here, let's build a farm. Just gonna keep building farms and almost nothing else for now. Technology, let's go with, yeah. But actually, maybe building this up to get that quick unit upgrade right off the bat. That might be worth it more. Yeah, let's go with this first, and then we'll go through the civic tree. Alright. And let's move this army. Let's move it a bit further north in case these guys attack us. And who can we recruit? So this is going to replace the Rorari with the Vigiles, so let's go with that. It's a very cheap unit. There we go. And finally, after all this stuff, let's end the turn. Alright. I just hope Carthage doesn't decide to mess with us. I hope they're like distracted, expanding in Iberia or wherever else. Peace. Okay, these two Celtic tribes are not fighting anymore. I think these are two factions in Gaul. Oh, this is really good news. So, Liguria is fighting these guys, so they're probably gonna be really distracted. Buildings constructed, built a bunch of farms. Let's keep recruiting. Oh wow, we can. It's just, I think that's a faction trait. We can recruit 6 units at once. That's crazy. That's really freaking. Let's take a look. Oh, I didn't even look at our family situation. Actually, yeah, let's get some of these guys married off. But what was I gonna do? So in terms of religion, 83%. Oh yeah, one of the cool things that you know Attila adds is that you can convert religions. In Rome 2, you can't do that, so that's another reason this setting could be interesting. Oh yeah, I was going to look at the faction traits. So Roman culture, +2 sanitation in all regions. That's pretty useful. Cultural integration. Okay, so +1 army recruitment. So that's why... Well, that only explains why I could recruit 5, not 6. Maybe I have some other bonus that allows me to recruit an extra unit. Immigration, public order penalties, -50%. That's kind of useful. Morale training, +3 for infantry units. That's a nice boost. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we have a faction trait that increases army recruitment, and then we also have a cultural trait that increases army recruitment. So it's like they stack up. And then part of the faction trait is can levy units from friendly hordes passing through Roman territory. Okay, so that's definitely a trait that existed in like, you know, vanilla Attila Total War, and they've included in this as well. All right, so let me start now. I actually have some money. Let's start maybe upgrading. So let's start off with upgrading Rome itself. So that's going to increase squalor, and now we have a ton of food production, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's do a little bit of diplomacy. Oh, they actually accepted it. No. Oh, Macedon. Eventually I gotta boost the size of this army as well, but this is the priority because this is where I'm gonna do most of my expansion. My plan is conquer northern Italy, maybe Switzerland and Austria as well. And I also mostly want to conquer territory that the Romans actually control. Oh, look at that. We're already the 3rd strongest faction. Who's stronger than us? Definitely Carthage. Okay, that makes sense. Carthage, Seleucids, and then it's us. Alright, let's end the turn. See what happens. The only real threat close to us is Carthage. Oh, look at that. The Ligurians move their army, and okay, so this technology is done, which is really cool. Means we can upgrade. Okay, so this, I don't know how much better they are, but they look cooler, so we're gonna upgrade all of these. And I think I may have some of them in my other army. Yep, I do. So let's build up a stack here as well. I spent all my money. And like I mentioned at the beginning, now we're going to switch the technology here because I really want to unlock this so we can have a town level 3. Should I lower taxes maybe? Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I can afford lowering taxes. It's fine. And here, I don't have a full stack, but it may be enough. Alright, we're gonna declare war. Good, they don't have any allies. They're also... Oh, here they are. Let's do a quick auto resolve. Here we go. Replenish. Who is this guy? Okay, so this is actually my faction leader, so I really gotta make sure he doesn't die. Alright, and then let's continue onwards. Oh, look at that! So that was good timing. I mentioned that that faction was at war with that Greek city-state in southern France. They're called like Massalia or something. That's their army right there. So I think they got done. They sacked them. That's why we can't get much income if we ourselves sack it. We're gonna occupy it. Yeah, we just need more territory. It doesn't matter. Oh, but look at that. They still have one more settlement left. So yeah, this is the Greek faction that controls this city right here. And hopefully they don't mess with us next. They're pretty weak. They only have, well, they're not super weak. They do have 3 settlements. Hey, you wanna trade? We have a common enemy. No? Alright, well, let's build up this place. Destroy that. And what's it? Oh, can we make peace with these guys? Because they're very vulnerable. They might actually be likely to accept. Nah. Let's wait a bit. Oh, provincial governor. Let's put one in Italy. And what would be useful? All these are kind of mid. Maybe, oh, yeah. +2% research rate for military development. But we're not even doing that. Okay, let's just do +2 food. We have plenty of food, but it's the only thing that's kind of useful out of the list. Send a turn. Roman refugees, okay. Let's see what happens now. Alright, so yeah, let's build up the settlement. We need to convert this. Definitely build a farm. I think this is a very, yeah, it's a fertile region. All of Italy is like super fertile. The second army is getting built up. Yeah, I think we can upgrade this city as well. Only 3.4k. And now I'm tempted to take this place. Oh, look at that! No garrison, because the Massalia Greek faction, they destroy them as well and sack them. And I have the option to subjugate them, but no, we're gonna occupy. And without even having to really fight them, except for that one quick auto-resolve, Liguria is destroyed. So yeah, this is going really well so far. Let's check diplomacy real quick. Whoa, Illyria really likes us, so let's see if we can get some snow. How about Macedon? Yay. They're actually a good ally to have. They sometimes become pretty strong. Oh, and then Massalia, they should like us. We had a common enemy, but they don't like us because of religious intolerance and some other stuff. Come on. They helped us a lot. Let's take a look. So we can fight these guys next. They're very weak. They only have one settlement. We have the Veneti. They have 2 settlements. I'm gonna try not to fight Massalia because they're fairly strong and they're friendly towards us because they're a Hellenic faction. Illyrians I definitely want to be friendly with, so after fighting these 2, I'm gonna try to push north over there, and then if we're strong enough, we'll take on Carthage down here. They have 10 settlements, but we can remove a lot of their power by going like straight for the head of the snake, going for their capital. Their capital is by far the richest and most developed part of their Carthago. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty big. All right, let's end the turn. Oh, provincial governor. All right. Let's put one in Liguria because I can benefit from some of the public order edicts. Let's give it. Let's give it this one, +4 Roman culture. Yep, let's end the turn. But yeah, as expected, when you play as Rome, it's pretty easy. It's one of the strongest factions, and even the technology tree, you can keep upgrading your like base units, right? Like I did with those spearmen, with the vigilantes, whatever they're called. It's like you keep, like you think you've unlocked the best units, and then you just keep upgrading them. And I can show that just very quickly. Like where is it? Oh, right here. This one, Imperial Transport Service. You unlock a bunch of these units that replace previous ones. Veteran Legionaries, they replace the Triarii. The Veteran Legionaries replace Princeps. Legionaries replace Hastati, and so on. And you think like, wow, okay, like we have like some of the best units in the whole mod. But it's like, nope. You go a little bit more further down the tree. Yep, right here. And then you get the Federate forces, and then you replace the replacements, and they're even stronger. And I think that's about it. I think yeah. And then here you unlock some like some special ballista units or something. But yes, it's like, so you have like 2 major huge upgrades for your units. Okay, so we have some money now. A lot of public order issues still. Let's build a farm here. What would be the best kind of farm in a high fertility region? I would assume it would be wheat fields. That's usually the case. 20 plus 72, that's 92, that's 80, that is 50. Yeah, I was right. Oh, look at that, it's like raining here. Some random rain. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this mod. I'm really glad to be playing this. I hope you guys enjoy it. So I've been kind of avoiding playing this mod in case it's less popular, it's kind of less well known, but you know, I personally really like it. I would highly recommend it, especially if you prefer the Rome 2 setting but you prefer the Attila mechanics. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, please leave a like, please subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.